Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story, and today, if you can believe it, is December the 1st, which means we're running up until the 8th of December, because that's how things go around here. But anyway, what are we doing in Destiny 2 this week? Well, here we go. Here's the tower map. Tower map will tell you about your weeklies, which have reset, because that would be in line with the weekly reset. 8 bounties off. We'll get you some powerful gear at tier 1, and that's the same for the gunsmith. The Shack's over at the Crucible there, the Vanguard, and then the Drifter at the Gambit area. And then, of course, if you're a member of a clan, you can earn some XP and get some powerful gear at Tier 2. Isn't that nice? How about the destinations? Well, over at the Vanguard playlist, we've got our Vanguard strikes. 3 of these completed using the same subclass element as the currently active Elemental Burn. We'll get you some Pinnacle loot. So that is your highest level stuff available there. And the burn for the week is Solar Singe. So equip your solar subclasses. Then we've got the Nightfall Ordeal, which this week is the Disgraced, so have fun with that. Now we've got 2 challenges. One is to complete the Nightfall a bunch of times. The higher difficulties grant the most efficient progress, and that'll get you some powerful gear at tier 1. And then if you complete the Nightfall Ordeal with a team score above 100,000 points, you'll get Pinnacle loot. Isn't that fabulous? How about Gambit? Over at Gambit, you can play 3 games of Gambit to get yourself some Pinnacle loot. Isn't that great? And there's private matches if you want to challenge someone to defeating the primeval. Then we've got Crucible, we've got Elimination, we've got Control, we've got Glory Survival, and we've got Freelance Survival. The Rotator playlist this week is Clash. Now 3 matches of Crucible completed will get you some Pinnacle loot, as well as the Glory Survival playlist. That's 7 wins. Not 7 games, but 7 wins. So if you're lucky, you'll get that done in about 1.5 games. There you go. That'll get you some powerful gear at tier 1. What else is there to play? Well, over on Europa, the new areas, we've got plenty. If we look at our vendors here, we've got bounties completed from Varix, 8 of powerful gear at tier 1. And then don't forget the Stranger, 100 stasis final blows or defeat combatants with affected stasis sting dong. There you go, 100 of powerful gear tier 1. I'm sure that's understandable. Then we've got our Empire Hunt. We've got Technocrat. We've got complete these hunts 2 off for powerful gear. And then complete one on master difficulty for the Pinnacle loot as well. Then don't forget the Simulation Safeguard this week as well from the EXO Challenge. That'll get you some Pinnacle loot also. Fabulous. And then they got these Lost Sectors. Excellent if you want to farm for specific bits of exotic gear. There you go. And then, of course, Deepstone Script. Crypt in a scale of a minute. And then, of course, we've got Deepstone Crypt, the lovely new raid. Pinnacle gear available for that if you complete it at your peril. Anyway, there we go. That about wraps up the weekly reset here. We're going to top the video off by having a look at the Eververse Store. These are the weekly offerings. We've got Disc Jockey and Exotic Emote, which goes a bit like this. Oh, and we even get music as well. That's a bargain right there. And then we've got the Lether's Mercy. That's for the new Lament Exotic Sword. Izanagi's Shell. Isn't it nice? And then we've got Looking Out. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're looking out with a big pair of Noclias. Stasis Projection there for your Ghost. We've got the daily offer here, the Viper 4S. That's a Sparrow from a few seasons ago. And then we've got the Bright Dust featured area here. We've got Threatening Stance. I love this. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have that. I'm going to splurge. Watch me splurge. And then we've got Electronica Shell available there as well. We've got the Crow Projection and we've got Gloam Strife, a shader. Of course, there's the seasonal stuff. Browse that at your leisure. Nice, nice, nice. And then there is an archive where all the stuff goes that from previous seasons. You can browse that. And then we've got the Bright Dust section as well. Here it is. So we've got the Trailing Pyrotechnics from last week. I bought it. Don't know, I feel like a schmuck now. I should have had it here for stuff, for Bright Dust. Then we've got the Bit Crush Shell. It's very nice. And then we've got Star Devil Racer Sparrow. Might have to have that as well in the collection. We've got the Third Rail Weapon Ornament for Risk Runner. I think it's good. It's nice. Black and red. Can't complain. We've got the Gauntlets, the Eververse Gauntlets available there. And then there's the Unyielding Grasp for the new exotic grenade launcher. And then there is the Bicameral Promise, which is very similar to it's like the Pikachu thing with a yellow and black shader. And of course, a whole bunch of shaders and transmat effects and consumables for you to have a look at as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your weekly reset from the 1st of December up until the 8th of December. Have an absolutely fantastic week in Destiny, and take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And remember, smoke us a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.